question, but how's your life changed since those two big catches? I know a lot of videos, a lot of social media.
Yeah.
You're in the spotlight more than ever before. Just what's been different?
I guess followers. But besides that, nothing's been different. I kind of just been moving the same way I've been moving, keep my head straight, ready for the next game.
Anyone reach out to you, famous or any USC alums?
Juju followed me. That's about it, really.
How many times have you just watched that one-handed catch?
A good amount, but like I said, it was a great play, but I'm ready for this week.
Do you practice stuff like that? Is that something it's always kind of been a part of?
I think just messing around, but I think it's more a reaction thing than kind of trying to make the play like that. I think it's more a reaction thing.
Lincoln said that you're a guy who's never been in his office, complaining or asking for touches or this and that. You kind of had the opportunity to at times across the last few years, not kind of getting that shot. What has kept you so motivated and focused and knowing that you were going to eventually kind of get your opportunity?
Praying, trusting God's process, having my family in my corner, and just continue to trust the process. I think once you believe that, once you trust that, anything's possible.
Was there any point in that process where you questioned?
No, I never. That's where you get yourself when you question God's plan, and when you question that, then bad things happen. So I never questioned it.
In your opinion, which was the harder of the two catches, the first or the second?
I'll say the second. I think many people probably say the first, but the second really isn't an easy catch, catching it like that and then taking a hit like that. I think definitely the second.
Did you know did you feel like the safety was coming down? Did you know you were going to get hit kind of when you caught that?
Yeah, I'll say that, but as a receiver, you kind of feel something coming, and then from there, I mean, you either embrace the contact or you just be ready for it. So I think that the ball is the most important thing.
What did you kind of just make of Miller's composure? I mean, throughout the game, we're talking to Kyle Ford. He said he felt confident even at halftime when it was 10-10. What did you make of his composure, especially in those final few minutes of the game?
Yeah, I mean, Miller's been ready for his moment. He's been that same person for years. I've known him for years, even before college. So I mean, Miller's always been that guy, calm, composed, ready for his moment.
That willingness to trust the process. Did someone sort of teach you the way in that regard, or was there someone in your life who was influential and kind of teaching you to be like that, to think like that?
I think just having the people in my corner, my parents, my grandparents, just preaching. I grew up in a big Christian family, so going to church was a big thing for me, and just really believing that God has a plan for me, and so just trusting that and continue to live every day being blessed.
What was it like taking that big hit? You bounced right back up. Do you remember that moment? I mean, how bad did that hurt? How did you able to get up so fast?
I think it was just another play. I saw the ball and I tacked it. Like I said before, I think the ball is the most important thing, and it was a good hit. But like I said, the ball was the most important thing, and making sure that my team comes out with victory.
How are you so tough?
I think just the mindset my dad instills in me, my parents instills in me. My dad is a retired Marine, so I mean just instilling that in all my siblings and kind of just using that throughout sports.
Knowing that you're not the tallest guy on the field, you're not gonna maybe 4.2 speed or whatever it is. How important is kind of that physicality and just your hands, that aspect of your game as a receiver?
I think it's very important. I mean, you use the skills God blessed you with, and so you understand that you may not be the fastest, you may not be the strongest, but find what you're good at and use those to your advantage.
Not being the fastest, not being the strongest, did that give you a chip on your shoulder to work harder as you're kind of?
Most definitely. I think I've grown in my family. You have to earn your way, and so working hard was always my thing, and kind of just sticking to it. And I think, like I said before, just trusting what I've been blessed with, and just continuing to work.
It seemed like there was a lot of trash talk in that LSU game. What's it like being in an environment like that where both teams are jawing back and forth and it's really high stakes?
Yeah, I mean, since high school, I've been in games like that. I mean, Bosco and Mater Dei, little kind of big rivalry games like that Mater Dei kind of got me ready for. So it was super exciting game, and yeah.
When you say you had to earn it, you had to work for it growing up, like, what do you mean? Are they like, what was the expectation in your family in terms of everybody doing their own part work-wise?
I think there's no expectations. I think it's just trusting the process and believing what knowing who I am and what God called me to be.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thanks, Kyron.